Okay, you're very welcome along. OTBAM in association with... and we've got a spring in our step this morning because, well, as predicted on this very programme, Ireland beat Wales last Saturday. So happy days. But I suppose we also predicted that Ireland wouldn't beat Wales last Saturday and that Sinn Féin would be smashed in the election. But I suppose David Cullinane got smashed in a kind of a different way. But it's an entirely different story. And while this one felt great, 24-12 sounds like a bit of a pacing, but I don't know, 24-12, looking at it again, probably was closer than we were comfortable with. When you're looking at it again, 24-12, closer than we thought. Close.
Yeah, no, it was close, and it was like, it was 19-7 for a long period in that second half, so that's a margin of only 12 points, so which is close. 12 points, close, very close, it's close. 12 points is close.
Yeah, exactly, like it wasn't like it was, sort of 26-4, not 26-4, because you can't get 4, but it wasn't like it was 26-5 or 72-9. It wasn't like that.
Yeah, like, or 46-0, or 76-3, or 96-5. Like, it wasn't like any of those scores, so... No. I suppose the point is that it was pretty close for most of the match.
But ultimately, Ireland prevailed, which is great because they're under pressure here, weren't they? They were under a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah, I mean, if they'd lost, they would have been under much more pressure than they did if they'd won, which they did win. So that was great, and it literally is a win-win because it was a win against Scotland and a win against Wales, which is a win-win. So if they beat England, it'll be a win-win-win. So that's a win-win.
Yeah, true, but they mightn't have.
Yeah, but I suppose they did win, and I mean, that's the point. And, like, you'd have to say hats off to those players because they were under a lot of pressure coming into this, and Conor Murray was under a lot of pressure. And he said, actually, after the Scotland game in the review that, he actually said, like, that was fun. And, I mean, I'd like to have heard Conor Murray's tone of voice, the way he said that, because... did he actually say it was fun, as in it genuinely was? Or did he mean that was fun, as in, like say you're walking along and you're looking at your phone or something and the next thing you get a poke in the eye with a branch that's sticking out of a hedge, So, like, that's, that was fun, that was fun. And, like, when it clearly wasn't fun, like, did he mean it like that? Or did he mean it like, that was fun? Like, that was fun, as in, like, I was actually genuinely surprised how much fun it was, and thereby inferring that, life under Andy Farrell is a lot more crack, a lot more fun than it was under Joe Schmidt, who is basically a psychotic control freak who wrecks everyone's buzz. I mean, I don't want to read too much into it, but I'd say that's exactly what Conor Murray meant by that.
Yeah, I mean, what else could he have meant by that? Absolutely. Okay. Anyway... Alan Quinlan is on the line.
Oh, yeah, Jar.
Quinny, what pleased you most about our Irish performance? I mean, 24-12 against, World Cup semi-finalists, reigning Grand Slam champions. It was pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, the whole performance, Jar, was huge, and huge in loads of ways. Very, very, very huge. A lot of players were actually playing in the game, had big performances, huge.
And who stood out for you especially? Who who stood out for you especially? Like, who stood out for you stood out?
Well, CJ Stander was huge, I thought. I gave him man of the match.
Yeah, of course, he plays for Munster. Jordan Larmour was possibly had the game of his life. It was... kind of really amazing performance. He's a bit special, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought Conor Murray was great. Peter O'Mahony.
Yeah, Munster.
Andrew Conway, Keith Earls, Dave Kilcoyne, great performance out of him. And I'd say if Niall Scannell, Rory Scannell and Chris Farrell had been playing, they'd have been huge too. Savage and huge. Huge.
Okay, Quinny, thanks. We got to wrap it up there. Munster out. That was a big week for Andy Farrell, a big week for Ireland, a big shift in the political landscape on this island, really, where Sinn Féin just couldn't stop winning.
And the Oscar goes to Sinn Féin.
Jackie Arlaw, I guess, is the phrase of the week. In an Irish rugby sense.
Can I just say I find that offensive?
Jackie Arlaw, team of us, everyone in.
Risteard's rugger thing.
On Off the Ball,
With Vodafone, official sponsors of the Irish rugby team. Team of us. Everyone in.